Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Desert Fox. Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer or if this is a first-time viewer. Thank you for tuning in. We're playing Transport Fever 2 here on the South Bend, Santa Ana Railroad. It's episode 7 of the Transport Fever 2 series. Not really episode 7, because this would be technically my third take at episode 7. So I'm going to name this episode 6.5, The Lost Build, because this is technically as of about an hour ago, this was where I was at right at the end of the episode. When everything, it had autosaved, and about 10 seconds later after the autosave crashed while recording. No idea why. I think I just moved around too much, or I kept talking about it, so I'm just going to shut up, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So yeah, that happened. That was a thing. So I have a lot to explain. First and foremost, we're now moving bricks. How are we moving bricks? Well, there's a train that runs this up Bend Enix. That train rides this line through this little pass here, this little gully. Goes over this bridge, and it arrives here at Beaumont Sidings. It's this train actually right here, picking up its load right now. This is actually a train that's going to be on the docket for a major expansion on. Because we have the capacity to move almost 300 bricks. And then we have a very massive train back here that rides the mountains. I built my first helix, and I think this thing turned out great. And I'm just going to give you guys a second and watch this thing in real time. Just for a second. Any day now. You're gonna make me out to be a liar. This is probably, honestly, one of the prettiest shots though, so far in the entire build. Double-headed Prussian, massive 40-car wagon train. That's what you came here to see. So yeah, very happy. We are ahead of schedule. We have about 2 months till we have to start the passenger project, which, again, for the third time, I will explain, is the following. Oh, let me turn all that back on, because that just scared the shit out of me. Okay. Which is the following. We will go from Santa Ana down the road, follow the road, down to Waco, down there. We'll come down here. Or, we might have to zigzag a little bit with the topography, but, we'll figure it out. We'll come here, use this road as our guideline for our station, slam a station in, and then we're going to make a loop. And then double back to Santa Ana. That is what I want to work on next. And that is all going to come with inner city infrastructure builds and all this and that and the whole nine. So really what we're waiting on now is just the capital, and I just need a couple of trains just to land in your destinations, and we will get the show on the road with that in the next episode. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna call the Lost Build, because this oh god, that's just, oh, that's made me so frustrated now. Oh, I do have to explain again that the food processing plant was not working properly, so we did have to change it. So we changed the bag, we had to rebuild this whole thing, and we built a small little freight yard. It is now officially 1882. So what time is it? Oh, yeah. Alright. You know what we'll do then today? We'll get all of Waco set up. At least the inner city stuff. So, we're just going to borrow all this money. Pause because I don't want to deal with crashing. And then because we are going to be getting rid of that road, I'm going to completely bypass it. Yeah, everything there's gone. Says why we are going to plop in a 2-track 240 passenger station. Let's you know, zoom in. Get down there, figure it out, take a look. Leave room for improvement? Yes. Leave room for expansion. Good. Alright. And what we can do is I think this is when we'll you know, I think it still might be beneficial to have trams. Like, they're just cheaper at this point. And I'd rather run them. I always run buses, and I never really am truly satisfied with the outcome of it. So this is going to be a really simple route for right now. Because it's not that big of a town. It doesn't call for it, so. We'll give it 2 ways. There you go. And that'll be Waco Tram Intercity. I'm not going to put the trams on here now, because I got a feeling when I open that tram thing up, it's going to cause the game to crash. Something is definitely telling me that will happen, so I don't want to deal with it. There we go. But yeah, maybe. Well, you do have the game paused. Every time it's crashed, the game was running. That's the difference. Yeah, that is the difference. There is a difference here. So we could risk it. Just don't click on it. Just whatever you do, don't click on these. Don't look at it. You gotta figure that out independently. There we go. And then as for the freight stuff in here, we'll figure that all out as we go along. We have 2 refineries, or 2 oil wells, we have 2 construction plants, we have food. I'd rather go that way. And then, yeah. Yes. Autosave here. When the autosave is here, we take a drink. Having a Coke. Oh. Alright. Now we just need to get the upgrade tool. And just not move super quickly. Just don't move super fast. For the love of God, just don't have to move super quickly. Alright, so passenger station is going to be on the outside of town again, so we're going to use this road as our marker. Bulldoze that. All that's going to have to go. I mean, if I could afford to put the station in, I will. This will be, for now, a one track. There you go. And then, well, I guess tram. Fargo, tram, intercity 1. Trying to keep it, the naming convention, relatively, you know, simplistic. Same thing, just buy 4 of these. That's gonna pretty much cost us all of our money. Let this bed in, and I'm gonna let you guys go because this is just episode 6.5. So in the next episode, we'll complete the whole build. I just want to get some of that started. All right, yeah, I just want to show you guys what that is doing. That actually makes us a bunch of money. Like, it was running and it was making us a bunch of money. We hooked up Beaumont as well with trams, so now there's plenty of passengers. Yeah, we're actually furthering along this passenger expansion in its own unique way. Trying to do this a little bit differently, and I'm really, just look at that. Like, yeah, I gotta clean that up. Like, I know that, and like that goalie needs to be cleaned up, like these 2 goalies, and this bend. But that is clear out a couple of trees, and I mean that is a stunning view. Boom. It's like cut out of the wall. Oh yeah, that's what we paid the big bucks for. Alright guys, until next time, I hope you like this one. I hope you guys understand, you know, kind of the trouble of crashing on recordings and such. But I'll get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get some upgrades for the PC coming up. You know, I'm going to try to get an extra RAM upgrade and maybe a CPU or an SSD upgrade, something like that. I'm going to try a couple different things. It's, you know, these parts are a little worn out. You know, I know they're getting a little weary. Couple 100 hours, you know, multiple games and multiple series. This computer's giving me a good life so far, so I want to make sure she gets another couple of years out of her. So it's probably time for some upgrades on her. So yeah, till next time guys, I hope you like it. Smash that like button, destroy that subscribe, obliterate that bell icon, and I will see you next time.